What's good, y'all? I'm back again with another vid. Hope y'all doing well and living well. And today I want to talk about a very paradoxical topic, but if you really break it down, you can start to see what I mean, right? So once you stop looking for it, you begin to see it. I feel like that's one of those things that it sounds like, what are you talking about? But if you truly grasp the meaning, it opens you up to an entirely another world. So let's get into it. So I feel like when you chase something, when you're constantly on the pursuit of something, you're making it run further away from you. I'll just put it like this. When you're constantly having to chase something, if you're chasing it, then it's obviously running away from you. So I feel like often we try to look for things and try to find so many things, and that very looking ends up turning us blind eye to what we actually are seeking and looking for. Like, you ever try to look for something, you flip your entire room over and you realize the thing that you were looking for was right in front of your face, right in plain sight. And that's basically the premise of this video. And before we really get into it, I just want to start it off with a quick exercise for y'all. So here's an easy way to grasp what I'm saying. So you know how when you close your eyes, I'll close my eyes for the sake of the exercise. You close your eyes, and in your mind, you're constantly kind of looking for something to think about, or you're just looking for something when you close your eyes. But instead of having that want to find something, instead of looking for it, just pause and allow yourself to be. Allow your eyes to just look without you looking for something. And it's very interesting when you sit in this space and not look for whatever it is you're trying to find, it often begins to reveal itself. But in order for it to reveal itself, you have to let go of the want for it to reveal itself and allow it to happen. I feel like a lot of the times we try to will our lives and will everything into existence and control everything. And I feel like that very controlling is the reason why we're not where we want to be, is because we're trying to control every event, control everything and all the other variables instead of just controlling ourselves, what we really have control over. And this may seem difficult to do, to let go of control, to allow things to happen, because pretty much all our lives we've been taught that you have to work hard to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. You have to constantly be on the go, on the go. But I mean, there's a healthy balance in the pursuit, but when you're looking for that pursuit to fulfill you, you end up losing yourself trying to find, trying to see whatever it is you're looking for. So it's important to just sometimes let go and just be in the moment. We live in a world where there's so many things to find, so many things to go after. You can spend lifetimes trying to find and search for all the things in this world. But often when we just let go and just be and stop looking for it, we begin to see it and everything begins to reveal itself. And whatever that is for you, you can apply that to pretty much any situation, whether it be a woman, whether it be um, something you're trying to create, your career. Whenever you stop looking for it, trying to will it all the way into existence and just allow it to be, you begin to see it and the path begins to happen. And I feel like if you ever heard of your subconscious mind, if you ever have a thought and you're thinking super hard about something, trying to solve a problem, and then you're just like, let me just chill and let go of it. And then you'll get a thought and that'll be the solution to your problem. But your conscious mind was trying to think about it so much, trying to will it into existence, you just let go of it and allow your subconscious, which is really the facilitator of everything, and then you have what you're looking for. So like I said, it's very paradoxical because we're constantly on the pursuit. We're constantly on the journey to become, to find, to see it, on the journey of looking, but we forget to see what it is we're looking at because we're so busy looking for it. And especially with the world of social media, it's like we're constantly putting ourselves out there looking for people to look for us, right? And we're constantly trying to find the definitions of ourselves in the meanings that other people give us. But I made a video about this before. When you try to find yourself in everybody else, you end up losing who you're looking for because you're looking for it in the opinions of other people. So it's, I think, interesting and also important to just zoom out and stop trying to make it happen and just allow it to happen. And that's obviously easier said than done, but if you really think about it, it's the easier thing to do because you're constantly on the journey of trying to do, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. And myself too, it's, I feel like as a man, you're constantly on the pursuit to become, to create, to provide. But in the midst of that, in the midst of it, the journey is really what it is that I'm looking for and not the results, not the destination. So I'm looking for it on the journey and or looking for it in the destination, and I forget to see that the meaning, the purpose, the why behind what I do is in the journey itself, not what I'm trying to look for, and I can just see it throughout the journey. And in my last video, I talked about the ego, which is basically your sense of self. And it seems to realize that you're constantly trying to fulfill your sense of self, constantly trying to find things that will make you feel more like yourself, like I said. And that's really the job of the ego, is constantly looking. But you will begin to realize you're constantly looking is a never-ending journey. But what you do begin to realize is, let's break it down real quick. You often hear me talk about awareness, but this is what it really means to me. So you have, let's say, your mind's eye, your eyes, right? That you see the external world with. You have your mind's eye, which is your perspective, which you create within your mind and cast that light through your eyes to create a world. And then there's your awareness, which is the all-encompassing everything. If there's one thing that is constant throughout your whole life is about change, but the constant thing through all those things is your awareness of life, your awareness of self. And most of the time that awareness is wrapped up in your mind's eye and in the things you see from these eyes. So I feel like awareness is one of the most beautiful and potent and important things in our life, but it gets caught up and wrapped up in our egos. So I say all this to say, when you stop looking for whatever it is you're looking for in the mind's eye and these eyes, you start to reveal with awareness, and awareness starts to show you everything that you need to see, because what are you aware of? Literally everything. Aware of my own thoughts, my own body, everything right here, as well as I'm aware of the room around me and aware of the world around the room. So it's important to just sometimes step back and be aware. And this is how you do it. Just simply ask yourself, am I aware? And awareness is so powerful that you become aware just by asking yourself, am I aware? I say all this to say, let's just break it down with an example. So one day I was just in my backyard looking at the trees, right? And I started to realize I really didn't look at the tree for what it was. I'm looking at the tree, but I'm not seeing the tree. I'm not feeling the tree. Now stay with me here. So I feel like when you look, okay, just find something in your room to look at, whether it be a tree, whatever it is you find to look at, just find something to look at and focus on. Now, often when you look at things, you conceptualize them, you create labels, you have preconceived notions on what a tree is. So I know a tree is what a tree is, but I didn't recognize the presence of the tree. I didn't look at the tree with my awareness. I was trying to find the tree, find the definition of the tree, but instead allowing myself to feel the definition and allow it to uncover, just as what we're talking about. I was looking for it, therefore I couldn't see it. So me on this journey, or me deciding to look at the tree without labeling it and just allowing it to be, and step into that seat of awareness and not try to define the tree, not try to control the tree, not try to create my own beliefs on the tree, allow the tree to talk to me. Now, right, we ain't getting too deep, but let's listen. So when you don't put labels on the tree and just allow yourself to see it with awareness, it's like the tree is alive and it's always been, but you just created these labels, you created these notions, these preconceived beliefs on what you think the tree is. Therefore, you're not able to see the tree for what it really is because you're already putting definitions and trying to define it instead of allowing it to define itself. So with that, I really began to realize and just marvel in the fact that this tree has energy, has presence, is alive just like I am, similar to my awareness. It's just there. But I'm so much trying to figure out what it is, trying to name it, trying to define it, that I forget the essence of it and forget to see what it really is. So that just ties up everything. Instead of trying to look for it, allow yourself to see it. And like I said, it may be a little confusing, but stop trying to find stuff all the time. Stop trying to will it into existence and allow it to be. And the bigger picture will begin to reveal itself. So let go of the constant pursuit of trying to become. As I said in my you have to be before you become video, and just allow it to be there. And sometimes when you feel so worked up, so much passion and purpose towards something, just let go in the moment and allow it to be, and whatever it is you're searching for will reveal itself and manifest in the reality. So yeah, man, that's it. Once you stop looking for it, you see it. Stop getting caught up in your eyes and your mind's eye and start to analyze things with your awareness. Let's get it. Let's go. I love y'all. We out. Unlimited.